Wow, okay. Well. Anders, let's go. I might use some stone. Jeez. This is gonna take some getting used to this this armor actually, because it's thinner. It's obviously like well made enough that I don't need to like. It doesn't need to be built out around all the edges in order to soften the blows. It just catches enough that I'm getting the benefits of a lot of armor, whilst it's still being quite, you know, slim and sleek and lightweight. But the thing is, I'm so used to seeing Iain, like in big armor. This is going to take a bit of getting used to is all. I might even switch back to the Lord Bearing's wall shield, because this might look better with that other armor, and it really was kind of about the looks. The fire damage extra is nice, and I think we saw Iain do a lot of fire damage in that last fight, which was really good. It was a good fight. I haven't forgotten we've leveled up, by the way. I'm going to do that at the top of this hill. Yeah, shame about me business, though. Hubert won't care. Yeah, I don't know if this could be avoided at all. I suspect not. I think if there was a high dragon in the bone pit when we went in before, it was probably... we would have noticed it. Being the bloody size it is, it was really scary to just see it crest. Like, I thought I remembered what they looked like, but they're really intimidating. Okie dokie. So, what do we think Iain needs? I might just level you out like that, honestly. You're kind of doing okay. And as for attributes, there's a few kind of exciting things that we could get for you, buddy. And I think maybe one of the strongest things that we could... I mean, we've got this immunity to critical hits thing, which would be nice. But you were doing a pretty good job in defense in that fight. You weren't taking a lot of damage at all. A larger taunt would have come in handy a couple times there. We don't really use Turn the Blade that much, although Elemental Aegis would have been handy during that. But I think getting Massacre... ooh. For longer. Oh, it adds +5. And it stuns brittle targets. Okay, well, that's kind of handy, but this death blow thing, when an enemy falls below a certain health threshold, the next hit is fatal. I mean, in terms of like the damage power that I can get from that, I think that's the way to go. As for you, Anders, buddy, you're doing okay on all that other stuff. You're stripping Meryl for magic as well, and Meryl's a very durable mage. It's nice that I can just kind of not worry about her. I mean, rock armor helps, absolutely, and her tactics, if I do say so myself, do that quite well. So, let's see, what should we level you up in? Still can't get this. But it might be nice to upgrade one of those. You can get rock armor. Glyph of Paralysis. Paralyzes most foes across the span. I kind of feel like I've gone into this tree enough. How about this? Extra damage from you. So... gives yourselves a bit more mana and health and lets like abilities recharge faster. That's actually pretty good. And I would maybe take that if it wasn't for the fact that I don't know what's about to happen with Justice and stuff. Although actually thinking about it, I was deliberately leveling up Anders in Crushing Prison here so I could get this. So I can do some cross-class combos. Let's complete the cycle there and do that. For you, Meryl, I don't really know what you're hurting for, so I'm just gonna do that. Honestly, I think when somebody's kind of in balance, I'm probably better just keeping them remaining in balance. So what you got? I can make people brittle. I can extra damage on disorientated targets, and extra damage on staggered enemies. I think I did choose to level this up. Horror now inflicts recurring spirit damage for as long as the enemy remains stunned. 229 spirit damage every 1 second. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. That can't be right. That can't be, like, I can't be reading that correctly. Maybe it's like, I think people have some innate spirit resistance, which will probably help nullify that a little bit more. Stones though, yep. Okay, well I guess I'll cut through this from now because I don't really know what I'm gonna get, Meryl. There's no instinctual response there, so back in a moo. Do you know, I'm pretty happy with Meryl's abilities in general, but I like that I'd go going a bit further into this, because getting, maybe not sleep, because it wakes them up immediately, but Yeah, misdirection hex. So I don't necessarily want to go further into like this stuff. I feel like Anders has got that pretty much covered. Meryl's attack is already pretty strong with her lightning spells. I could go further into Stone Golem's Fist and shit like that, but this is a tree which I think is worth investing in. So let's get misdirection hex. I can see several ways that would be useful. As for you, Seb, you're doing okay on health and stuff. Really? It looks like you should have more health than that. Let me just do that for you, okay? And as for this, I mean, Rain of Arrows a couple times actually there. Enemy attack speed. It really caused them a fair bit of problems actually. What else you got? Arrow of Judgment. Oh yeah, the fucking combo ones. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do Storm of Arrows actually. Instinctually, that makes the most sense to level up for me. Okay, wow. I'm, like, genuinely out of breath after that fight. Your health bar's looking a little bit better there, Anders. Not amazing, but... you know, fine, I guess.
Are you ready to go in?
Maybe.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
You gonna do more dragons? That's kind of what this implies. This party's fine. Oh, how about that Drakestone deposit? Oh yeah, because this will be similar to the last thing we did. So it'll just be like grabbing a few of these. Okay, that actually didn't scare me that much this time. We've got corrupted spiders instead of like the normal types of spiders. But I survived the jump scare, so that's always nice. Get some cleave on the go. Bring that crap in here. This is my house now. I heard somebody else level up back in Kirkwall. Warden's... whoa, really? Huh. Warden's Oath. I think that might be,
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part.
Ugh, don't use
There should be more further in.
Guy, Anders! Don't use any of those words in combination with the word deposit. Jeez, my mind just got on a track there and I couldn't shake it loose. The Warden's Oath, I'm guessing that's like the post-joining amulet that they get from some of that tainted blood. That's nice. I mean, I actually think I've gotten one of those before, but still, it's pleasant. So we got spiders on both sides, right? Well, they're both just gonna lay into us, so go, go, go.
Is that all you?
I didn't really mean to taunt there. Or I did, but I guess realizing it now, it wasn't really necessary.
But I don't really like it here.
It's okay, Meryl, I sympathize.
There should be more further in.
Damn it. I'm disappointing myself with my own immaturity there, but I honestly can't shake it. Get in there with your staff, Anders. It's fine. Your pointy-ended staff for better scrapings. My memory's just going through like other ways I could take that, and I think let's keep my PG rating, shall we? This should be pretty simple. This probably wouldn't have been a better warm-up, honestly, but it was more realistic to deal with the major threat first. Stick to the left.
There should be more further in.
Listen, this whole place just goes in a bit of a loop, so I think I can just do this. Come on, there's gotta be guys in here.
There should be more further in.
Oh. There you go. Wah! Okay. Monstrous indeed, but we've actually dealt with a similarly sized spider in this environment before, so just hold position. Hold. And just go where it can't. Or can I? Yes, I can. Come on, everybody. We're safe up here. I'm trying to move Sebastian. There we go. Cleave. I'm liking this death blow thing. Gotta say. Kinda digging it, yo. It's making me feel like an absolute badass. What are you thinking there, Spider? Regretting your enormous size? It's not always an advantage, is it? Let me down there. Yeah, big beastie. Alright, everybody can stop holding now and get into this when they can actually help. Man, Sleeper charge is nice and fast. You're all a bit close, actually. Maybe opening ourselves up to a bit of a second wave there, but it's worth it to get out of the range of the of him. Of the there. Everything Anders says now is now poop jokes. I don't know if our relationship is going to be able to move on from this, Anders. Ugh, you die creepily. I'm grateful that you disappear immediately afterwards, though. Griffin Featherbelt? Gonna be old. Wonder how long the Griffins have been extinct for. And I wonder also when the decision was made to make Griffins extinct in the world. Didn't have to, you know. I mean, like the Grey Wardens used to ride Griffins, and all throughout the game we hear Griffins are extinct. They're not around anymore. They're stuff of legend.
All taken care of.
A different game, perhaps a game more concerned with cinematicness than everything else, would have had you discover Griffins towards the end of Dragon Age Origins. Then you can ride against the Archdemon mounted on the Griffins of legend. Okay, we're good. But then they chose not to do that. They went instead for they made the fictional decision, Griffins are extinct. For whatever reason, they are extinct. Maybe, and that's a storytelling thing, right, of its own. It builds the world, lets you know, hey, wonders were there and are lost. It just fleshes out the world a little bit more. It's kind of just a fun detail. Fun. Species going extinct. Or it's about the Grey Wardens. I don't remember why the Griffins went extinct. But since they were famous for being used with the Grey Wardens, maybe they all died in battle. And the idea being that Grey Wardens do what they must, but like literally a species went extinct because Grey Wardens needed them.
That should be enough.
Alright, Anders. Nope. Speak to Anders' clinic in the Undercity. Ooh, exciting. I'm going to have a drink of my vodka and whiskey. Quenching. And dependable. Okay, here we go.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
You've had a horrible accident and fused with my girlfriend. Understandable. There's one more thing, but we must discuss it privately. Okay. There's always a catch. This did sound a little bit simple. Maybe it's a risk involved? I don't know. Let's just go and do it, though. Let's report back to Hubert first, actually. Why not? So we can get that out of the way. I don't think that's going to lead on to anything. You're saying the climax of the quest wasn't fighting the High Dragon?
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
I mean, I'm not going to have a go at him for that. Like, I know where his priorities lie. No, actually, I'm going to give him a hard time for that.
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I'll take the mine. Hubert does his job, right, you know? He's always dealt with the personnel and stuff like that. But he's also charged with the day-to-day running of this place. And maybe the miners have been saying... The miners have been saying that there's been a strange smell in the mine, or like whispers of something. I'm guessing. Maybe this was unavoidable, maybe it wasn't, but... I don't think you're a good person. And you don't want it anyway. Give me the mine.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
Ta-da! Indeed he was.
I never should have gotten involved with that cursed mine. For now, I am refocusing on mercantile as my primary business. I have some new items in stock.
Errol,
Drinks of the hangman when you're done.
you're on a bit of a clippy day, aren't you?
See you there.
Let's sell any junk I picked up, actually. Just to clear the space. Hubert, I cannot say that I am particularly displeased to be parting ways with you. I've found you distasteful at best. Not evil, necessarily, but selfish and ruthless in your own way as well. So, yeah.
I hope all is well. There's a letter.
Shut up. At the same time, I wish you luck in your future endeavors.
For you.
So this shield, the Lord brings wall. Just gives me more armor, more attack, some more defense, and some fortitude.
Strange how the messengers never come while you're home.
Good point. It's very much a let's playing thing. We'll stick with this party for today, actually. I'll be alright with that. Back into Hightown. I'm gonna move on to Anders' clinic in a little bit. What the hell was I saying? Oh yes, there's a let's playing concern. Like, Bodan grates on me in that way.
How can you keep standing
when I-
up for her? Who? That doddering old biddy of a Grand Cleric.
How dare you? Elthina is everything a Grand Cleric should be. She's holy, wise...
Spineless. Hesitant. She's clay in Meredith's hands.
In the face of danger, sometimes the bravest thing is to stand back and trust that the Maker will see justice done.
Well, if doing nothing sums up your religion, then Elthina is perfect. Personally, I'd prefer a chantry that favors action over sloth.
Yeah, I can't say I agree with you on that one, Anders. Elthina isn't putty in anybody's hands. She's made the decision to step back because she thinks that's her role. Frustrates me too. I think she could really help if she got involved, and I'm hoping to convince her of it one day. But to say that she is useless, this doddering old woman, is extremely disrespectful. And, yeah. In a way, you remind me of Sebastian in that way sometimes, where it's like, somebody isn't like doing something that you care about, you tend to get like frustrated with them. You're kind of selfish in that way, as I've said before, wrapped up in your own cause. But I appreciate that that may well be the influence of vengeance on you. So yeah. Alright, so what the hell am I doing? Oh yes, I am comparing shields, that's all. Volcanic shield, Lordbringer's wall. I mean, we're just checking at the look, really. I don't really know. It's nice to have a massive shoulder pauldron anymore, so it's not always clipping through, it's just partially clipping through. We can try that for a little while. It's its own look, definitely. And Sebastian, were we going to give you that new bow? Oh, you can't wield it yet because you don't have enough dexterity. Shoot, I should have recognized that when I was leveling you up. I'm sorry, dude. It's not massively better. In fact, it's not even necessarily that much better anyway. So that's Righteous Rain. And the Superior Longbow is also 5 stars. But I like its 12 cold damage across 2 meters as well. I think that's a very cool ability for it to have. Righto, down to Darktown. Let's go see if Anders is gonna die.
Good day.
Good eye. So I guess I'm a little worried. On a scale of 1 to worried, I am But what will happen, you know? It's not like he's sliding down anyway, so whatever happens here, it's gonna fix it one way or another, even if the fix doesn't end. The problem may be over, but the worst had happened. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Anders has got something to tell me, but yeah, who does indeed know?